You've been told your whole life that eggs are the gold standard of protein. Crack 2 eggs and you've got about 12 grams. Not bad, right? But what if I told you that some plants you can actually grow right in your backyard or garden, pack more protein per serving than eggs? No, this isn't clickbait. This is science. And today, I'm going to show you 9 plants that beat eggs in the protein game, and more importantly, how you can grow them yourself. I'm Bruce, and welcome back to Simple Smart Gardening Tips, where we turn your garden into your most powerful food source. Whether you're plant-based, health-conscious, or just a curious gardener, stay with me till the end, because number 1 on this list is going to absolutely surprise you. Before we count down, here's a quick baseline. 1 large egg contains roughly 6 grams of protein. 2 eggs, the typical serving, give you about 12 grams. Every plant on this list hits higher protein levels per 100 grams or per serving than that, and most of them, you can grow them at home with basic gardening skills. All right, let's start the countdown. Number 9, peas. The sweet little protein machines. Garden peas are not just a side dish. They're a protein powerhouse hiding in plain sight. 1 cup of cooked green peas gives you about 8 to 9 grams of protein, already edging past 2 eggs. And pea protein is so bioavailable that the supplement industry literally extracts it to make protein powders. But here's the better deal: grow your own peas and skip the expensive supplements entirely. How to grow them. Peas are cool season crops. Plant them in early spring or fall. Sow seeds 1 inch deep, about 2 inches apart. They love to climb, so give them a trellis, stake, or netting. Expect your first harvest in about 60 to 70 days. They thrive in slightly alkaline soil with good drainage. Number 8, Chickpeas, garbanzo beans. The plant protein that built ancient civilizations. Chickpeas have been feeding humans for over 7,000 years, and there's a very good reason for that. 1 cup of cooked chickpeas delivers a jaw-dropping 15 grams of protein. That's more than double what you get from 2 eggs. They're also rich in fiber, complex carbs, and minerals like zinc and phosphorus, making them a complete nutrition package. Hummus, stews, roasted snacks, chickpeas are versatile and genuinely delicious. How to grow them. Chickpeas love warm, dry climates. They're drought-tolerant once established. Plant seeds 1 to 2 inches deep, about 6 inches apart in full sunlight. They prefer well-drained, sandy or loamy soil. They're a long-season crop. Expect harvest around 90 to 100 days. Avoid overwatering. Chickpeas do not like waterlogged roots. Chickpeas actually fix nitrogen in the soil, meaning they improve your garden for the next crop you plant. Grow them and feed your soil at the same time. Number 7, black beans. The protein giant you can grow in small spaces. Black beans are a staple across Latin America, Africa, and Asia, and for very good reason. 1 cup of cooked black beans contains about 15 grams of protein and a remarkable amount of fiber, nearly 15 grams in the same serving. That combination keeps you full, supports gut health, and fuels your muscles simultaneously. How to grow them. Black beans are warm-season crops. Plant after the last frost when soil hits 60 degrees F or above. Sow seeds 1 to 1.5 inches deep, about 4 to 6 inches apart. They do well in slightly acidic to neutral soil with good drainage. Bush varieties don't need staking. Pole varieties need a trellis. Harvest time is around 90 to 140 days, depending on the variety. Number 6, Lentils. Small seeds, massive protein. Lentils might be small, but they are absolute protein champions. 1 cup of cooked lentils packs around 18 grams of protein. They're also one of the fastest cooking legumes. No overnight soaking needed. And they come in multiple varieties: green, red, brown, black, each with their own unique flavor profile. How to grow them. Lentils love cool to mild weather. Plant in early spring or fall. Sow seeds 1 inch deep, about 1 inch apart, in rows 18 inches wide. They prefer well-drained, loamy soil and full sun. Water consistently but avoid waterlogging. Lentils hate sitting in moisture. Harvest time is approximately 80 to 110 days. Number 5. Edamame soybeans. The Japanese protein secret that works in any garden. If you've ever been to a Japanese restaurant, you've probably snacked on edamame, those warm, salted green soybeans. And here's the thing, they're ridiculously easy to grow at home. 1 cup of cooked edamame delivers about 17 grams of protein, along with all 9 essential amino acids, making soy one of the very few plant proteins that is considered complete, just like animal protein. How to grow them. Edamame loves warm weather. Plant after your last frost date. Sow seeds 1 inch deep, about 6 inches apart in full sunlight. They grow as bush plants, no staking needed. Soil should be well drained and slightly acidic. Harvest at the green stage, about 70 to 90 days, when pods are plump but still bright green. Number 4. Hemp seeds. The tiny seed with a protein punch that scientists can't stop talking about. Hemp seeds are having a major moment, and the nutrition science behind them is genuinely remarkable. Just 3 tablespoons of hemp seeds delivers approximately 10 grams of complete protein, including all essential amino acids. They're also rich in omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids in the perfect 3:1 ratio that your body loves. And yes, you can actually grow hemp, depending on where you live. How to grow them. Hemp grows best in warm climates with well-drained, fertile soil. Plant seeds 3/4 inch deep, about 4 inches apart. Hemp is a fast grower. It thrives in full sun and can grow several feet tall. It's relatively pest-resistant and doesn't need much fertilizer. Harvest in about 70 to 90 days. Important, always check your local regulations before growing hemp. In many countries and U.S. states, industrial hemp is legal to grow, but laws vary. Do your research first. Number 3. Pumpkin seeds. The protein-rich seed growing right in your garden, and you didn't even know it. Here's one that surprises most people. You grow pumpkins for decoration, for soups, for Halloween, but the seeds sitting inside that pumpkin, they are a protein goldmine. Just 28 grams, 1 ounce, of pumpkin seeds delivers about 9 grams of protein, along with magnesium, zinc, and healthy fats that support hormone production and heart health. And if you're already growing pumpkins, you're literally throwing protein away every time you scoop out the seeds and toss them. How to grow them. Pumpkins are warm-season crops. Plant after the last frost. Sow seeds 1 inch deep, about 5 feet apart. They need space to spread. They love full sun and rich, well-composted soil. Water deeply but infrequently. Deep roots need consistent moisture. Not shallow soaking. Most pumpkin varieties mature in 75 to 100 days. How to harvest and prepare the seeds. Scoop seeds from your pumpkin. Rinse thoroughly to remove pulp. Spread flat and let them air dry overnight. Roast at 300 degrees F, 150 degrees C, for 20 to 25 minutes with a light drizzle of olive oil and sea salt. Number 2. Moringa. The miracle tree that grows in your backyard and outperforms almost every food on earth. If there's one plant on this entire list that deserves the title of superfood, it's moringa. 100 grams of dried moringa leaf powder contains an extraordinary 27 grams of protein, but the protein story is just the beginning. Moringa also contains 7 times the vitamin C of oranges, 4 times the calcium of milk, 3 times the iron of spinach, 2 times the vitamin A of carrots. It is one of the most nutritionally dense plants ever studied on Earth. And here's the best part. It thrives in warm climates, making it absolutely ideal for gardeners in Africa, Southeast Asia, Latin America, and the southern United States. How to grow it. Moringa is a tropical tree. It loves heat and hates frost. Plant seeds or cuttings in sandy or loamy, well-drained soil. Seeds should be planted 3/4 inch deep in full sunlight. It grows extremely fast, sometimes up to 15 to 20 feet in the first year. You can begin harvesting leaves in as little as 60 days from planting. Prune it regularly to encourage bushy growth and more leaf production. How to use it. Dry and powder the leaves, add to smoothies, soups, sauces. Add fresh young leaves to salads or stir-fries. Brew moringa leaf tea. Number 1. Spirulina. The ancient superfood that makes every other plant look average. And here we are. Number 1. The plant, technically a blue-green algae that doesn't just beat eggs in protein content. It absolutely dominates the entire conversation. 100 grams of dried spirulina contains up to 57 to 70 grams of protein. Let that number register. That is 5 to 6 times more protein than eggs, gram for gram. It's one of the highest concentrations of protein found in any natural food source on Earth, plant or animal. And on top of that, it contains all essential amino acids. It's loaded with B vitamins, iron, copper, and antioxidants. It's a natural anti-inflammatory. Studies show it supports immune function, energy, and gut health. NASA literally studied spirulina as a food source for long-duration space missions. That tells you everything you need to know. How to grow it at home. Yes, you can actually grow your own spirulina. It's not as complicated as it sounds. Spirulina grows in alkaline water. You'll need a simple grow tank or aquarium. The ideal water pH is between 8.5 and 11. It needs warm temperatures, between 75 degrees F and 95 degrees F, 24 degrees C to 35 degrees C. Provide 8 to 12 hours of light daily. Sunlight or grow lights both work. You'll also need a basic spirulina growth medium, a mineral nutrient mix available online. Stir the tank once or twice daily to keep it oxygenated and prevent clumping. Your first harvest is ready in about 3 to 5 weeks, and after that, you can harvest continuously. Harvesting. Use a fine cloth or mesh filter to strain the spirulina from the water. Press gently to remove excess water. Dry it in thin sheets under low heat or in the sun. Crumble into powder and store in an airtight container. Now here's my challenge to you, and I mean this sincerely. Pick one plant from this list and grow it this season. Just one. Start with peas or spinach if you're a beginner. Go for moringa or spirulina if you're feeling adventurous. Your garden has the power to be your best source of nutrition, and today, you now know exactly where to start. If this video gave you value, please hit the like button. It genuinely helps this channel reach more gardeners who need this information. Subscribe to Simple Smart Gardening Tips if you haven't already. I drop practical, science-backed gardening content every week to help you grow smarter, eat better, and live healthier. And drop a comment below, which plant on this list surprised you the most. I read every single comment. I'm Bruce. Keep growing, keep learning, and I'll see you in the next one.